This is a good one. This has to be a good one, man. Listen. Imagine you have a request for somebody important, like trying to build your own house. You need some licenses, that type of thing. You need some permits and stuff. Now, let's put it this way. Imagine God. I know this is gonna be a bit abstract, but if you're there, if you know a little bit about this, see if it can connect, see if it can ring any bells. But let me continue. Then there's God. God has a department where he handles permits and requisites and stuff. So he receives everything there. And people ask for everything. And even before the request reaches his department, he's already approved. That's how life works. Just like that. Boom. That's my conclusions. It's like, hey, I want a bigger house. I want this. I want that. Boom, approved. It may take some time, but it's approved. It's like that. That's the business of fate. And it's so crazy. I believe it's not. God is not even there anymore. He just left the department. There's just a robot there or something. Just clicks approved. It approves everything. If you check it out, if you check life, check your experience, check people you know. Dude, it's all granted. Just like I had done a previous video. Everything is permitted, man. Everything is granted. Everything is accepted. Everything is approved. Even the worst things, they are approved, man. Everything is just granted. Even before they reach the department of approvals, it's already green. It's already stumped. Approved. And that's how it's possible. That's how this life is possible. If you look around you, and whatever else, wherever, you know, your whole life, dude, everything is approved, man. Now the question is, what is this business of fate, and how do you request things and all that, and praying and all that? There are a lot of books about that, videos and all, and knowledge. But the practice of it, man, the practice is just another thing. This is just another thing. But to explain this, for this to make sense for people that don't ever read about these things, or are not that aware of it. This is like your body. Your whole body is always asking for things. Something like that. I've done some videos on the beginning of the channel, and some more videos later that hint about this, and some say it. But your whole body is sending signals. Those are the requests. And the real deal is how to really ask right, or send the right signal, so you get what you really want. That's all it is. This is it, man. The faith, the business, all that business, praying and other things. It's all about that. Getting the right signal, getting the right return of the signal. So you may be asking or sending the wrong signals, and it's approved. It's the funniest thing, man. If you look at things, I have my fair share of failures and mistakes and all that, and I just have to laugh it out, man, because I was sending the right signals, because they are always the right signals. They are always the signals that are approved, and the asking or the desire or the request comes approved, and it comes the return of it. Like if you ask for, if you're sending signals of sadness, you will get more sadness. That's approved, man. Everything is approved. Now the question is your signaling. That's the crux, man. That marks the X. That's where the treasure is. How do you emit the right signals for you to have what you really want? Because whatever your vision of this is, department of God, the universe, the energy, the whatever, the intelligence, it's approved, man. It's not even there's no question. It's approved. Everything is approved. Every little thing is approved. Life is yes. Yo, can we do it? Yes. Yo, what can I have? Yes. Can I go? Yes. You see? But the question again is, how are you asking? That's just the crux, man. I swear this is the real deal. The real deal. If you send mixed signals, it's approved. But the question is, what is approved? What? It is approved, man. What was approved? What am I getting? I sent some mixed signals now. What's coming my way? Yep. That's the adventure. I know this is a little abstract for those that don't really know or didn't observe or didn't study or didn't meditate upon these things. But if you keep studying, you'll get there. Or if you understand, well, I think you will agree. That's the practice, that's the study, that's the meditation, that's everything. Because all the adventures, the problems, the issues that come, in one way or another, it's about those mixed signals, man. The mixed signals are everything. Because they are just signals like everything. If you send a clear signal, like, I want to feel great, and you make that attempt, and you can do it, you feel that first, and then you feel better and better because you're sending that signal, it returns with more of that, you get better, you feel great. That's a clear signal. But if you send mixed signals, whatever, it's approved. Everything is approved, like I said a few times. But the mixed signals are just, or even the wrong signals, the stuff that you don't want, and you send those signals when you are complaining, you don't feel alright, you just feel sad or depressed or something, and all you do is send the signals, whatever they are. That's why there is so much stuff about mindset and emotional intelligence, and all those things. It's about that, because they literally have an impact, a real impact in your life, in yourself, more than we are used to, or we are aware of it, or in some cases more than we would like. Because there is sometimes that you lose control, or you get angry, or and you just do things that you don't want to, and that gives you a whole chain of events that, man, what a mess. So the good part is that if we can practice, if we can practice and we know how to do these things, it just gets better and easier, I guess. It's like everything, like in everything. You get to know, you get to practice, you get better results, and then it's easier, it's funnier, I guess, because when you are learning and you are not doing alright, just learning and failing and learning and failing, it's just not that funny. But when you get the hang of it, man, this is walking, this is fine. Let's go. Let's keep going, keep studying, practicing. Let's go. Stay connected.